Welcome to SPWT Radio. Today you're joined by myself, Sophie.
Me, Ozzy.
Me, Shanice.
And Ruffy.
And we're going to be discussing stuff that we've been doing in our year. First, we're going to be talking about prom, NRA, and our plans for our future. And we're also going to be talking about the GCSEs and how they're coming to an end. So, Shanice and Rafi, would you like to start?
Okay, well, we have been crazy the last couple weeks, trying to organise prom and NRA yearbook progress files. We've so far split up the prefect team into different subcommittees, which are kind of organising those different bits, and each of them have a member of staff in front of it.
Yeah, so basically the member of staff are in charge of those groups, and they basically have their private meetings. That way we can organise them all together and everything can come together at the end and run all smoothly. And that's the plan.
That's what we hope.
Yeah.
So has a decision been made about anything at all?
It's getting there, but so far we should have a really good one. Really exciting.
And we also did stuff in the school canteen. So how people wanted the pizza and the hot dogs back, and we kind of brought that back as well. So now we've got them, and we've even got the juices, and I think that's once a week. And we've also got fruit bags, other stuff as well.
And the barbecue sauce as well. I feel the sense of
Yeah, the barbecue sauce. Nice.
I think the credit should go to the student council who actually brought up the issues about
and the meeting that we had. Yeah,
and it went really well. Yeah.
About GCSEs, what do you guys have to say about GCSEs?
Well, it's been mad because obviously we just finished our mocks and we're going to start our real GCSEs.
Well, we all have a part of this to say, don't we?
Yeah.
About GCSEs, since we're all in year 11. So, how do you think you did in your mocks?
My mocks are okay. They're okay, but obviously they do reflect what I may be getting, but I know that my real results are going to be better. I don't know about your guys' mocks, but mine was decent. I'm not going to say it was the best, but yeah, it was alright. What about you?
To be honest, in my opinion, I don't really agree with mocks because I don't think they reflect a person's intelligence.
True.
They will obviously be focusing more on the exams rather than the mocks.
And the mocks tend to be harder than the real thing sometimes.
But don't you think that's a good thing? Because if you have mocks and they're harder and then you get a good grade in that, then you know for certain that you're going to get a good grade in your real GCSEs unless they do, change grade boundaries. But it actually helps you know where you are.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Which one are you going to focus more on? Mocks or your real GCSE?
My real GCSE, obviously,
practice, really.
But mocks help you.
Exactly, because say you're running a marathon, obviously you're gonna have to train and all of that before you actually run it.
Isn't that what the other teachers said in the assembly?
See, teacher's line.
All mine. Okay.
To be honest, I can't wait to when everything finishes, because then we finish mid-June, and then we have 3 months of summer.
I know.
I cannot wait for
and then we're going to college after. I can't wait, to be honest.
Well,
to be honest,
can you imagine A-levels?
But
and we're stressed with GCSEs.
I know A-levels is just going to destroy us.
But in a more depressing note, this might be our last ever stress-free summer.
True. So true.
But aren't you going to miss the school?
Yeah.
And the teachers and
that. Of course.
Teachers.
Me and Rafi, head boy, head girl,
Don't forget to mention.
Sauce boss.
Don't forget to mention the titles. Jeez.
Yeah. And all the teachers as well. Of course, we're gonna miss them.
Oh, our interview's doing the challenge thingy.
The challenge, yeah.
Definitely.
So many people told me about it.
I'm definitely doing that. I must have told my dad about the canoeing thing yesterday. He looked at me like, no, you're not. I was like, no, please. But
no, I think the climbing one is I'm dreading.
That's actually really good.
I'm actually scared of heights. So
yeah, heights are let down.
But I've done it before because there's some big thing you have to climb up and jump. I think it's called a leap of faith.
That
and you have to touch some. It's live. And
I'll cry. Seriously, I'll cry all the way down.
It's really fun. It tests your, what do you call it?
Braveness?
Yeah, that's it. Your courage and stuff. But
I don't have any.
It's evident.
But imagine, if we're on a boat or something, what if it capsizes?
I don't know. But obviously that's summer, so the exam's coming up right now. What have you got?
Maths, retake.
Well, we're all EBAC students, right?
Yeah.
Then we should be doing triple
history,
science, a language. What else is there?
History,
Maths,
geography.
Humanities.
humanities.
Yeah.
And then our other chosen subject.
Yeah.
So,
For me, I only started history a couple months ago.
however, you
Same with
you are
Jordan, you know.
however you are doing pretty well.
I know. I got. I should be getting my results for international relations in March.
Yeah.
So obviously, if I get a B,
The
I'll
one
be
where
okay,
we-
and I'll push for an A. So.
The international relations where we was up.
I
like,
know we
too
was
late.
up till so late revising. It's mad. But yeah, it should all pay off.
Yeah.
What about you?
And the questions did come up, so it did pay off.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, I just realised we do history, they do geography. So tell us what's going on in geography.
Yeah.
Geography's all right, but basically right now we're discussing things like people go from urbanization, globalization, and how workers are being exploited and stuff like that. So like Nike and stuff, they use cheap workers,
Yeah.
pay them cheaply, and then they basically get all the profit and the workers get nothing. So we're kind of learning that
That's
right
why
now.
fair trade was kind of brought in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It's
kind
quite-
of links in with business.
It's
like-
quite eye-opening that what kind of stuff are happening around the world, like how people are like trading for cheap goods and like going to other countries.
It's actually sad when you think about it, but not a lot of people do anything about it.
No, you have fair trade though, like where
But
the
not-
workers get paid.
But not
decent
all companies
amounts.
kind of refer to it or.
But there's
Helping
nothing
it.
you could do, because think about it. If they stop, okay, they said it's child labour. What if that child? This is what like Mr. Russell said. What if that child is like the breadwinner of the? What if that child is like the breadwinner of the family? Like they're the only child that can go and work. Then what?
Exactly.
Their family's not going to get any money. And say, oh, okay. Like the only way they can.
Is this in support of what they're doing?
It's not really in support. It's just the fact that you can't really do anything about it.
Right
That's
now.
kind of why fair trade was brought in, so that the workers there in the
Yeah,
third
but-
world countries get paid decent amounts and more money.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Is that not right?
No.
Is that not what fair trade does?
No.
No.
Fair
What
trade
does
just
fair
gives
trade
them.
Someone's lost.
do? No. Explain to me what fair trade does then.
Basically, fair trade is just giving a portion of the money to the other workers. It doesn't mean it goes up. It goes up significantly.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit. Which
But at the
doesn't.
same time, it does go up, so I'm not lost.
No, but fair trade is
Not
only
fully.
with some products. It's not as if as
Yeah.
if you get fair trade clothes with Nike and stuff like
So
that.
say,
It's
say
different.
the other day we were checking what clothes are from different countries. And,
Yeah,
Enam, he's one of the year 11 students. He had a Ralph Lauren jacket.
and it was from what
It was actually
Bangladesh?
made in Bangladesh.
Exactly.
And he got it from what, £100? I'm betting none of the
And
workers,
most of
workers
the-
actually got any of their amounts.
Exactly. Most of the countries that the clothes are made of are from more from Western
Third world
side of
countries.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, not really, because you've got like the LEDCs
Yeah.
and you have the NEDCs. No wait,
For those of you who don't do history, LEDC is a
geography, love.
geography.
LEDC is a
Less, economically
economically
developed.
countries.
Yeah,
and,
And then-
MEDC is more economically developed
and then
countries.
the newly
and
developed.
NIC is newly industrial countries.
That's it. Yeah.
So, do you have any exams coming up? For geography?
Geography,
Yeah.
we just did a mock, and basically we're just preparing for the exam that's coming in May.
Mhm.
Yes.
Are you confident? Do you think you'll do good?
I think
yeah.
Yeah, considering I started in this year, no, last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
October
I think
time,
it's
right?
Yeah, October.
November,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think I'll probably do. I'm hoping for a B, if not a very high B or an A. I can't, get
Well, to
anything
be honest,
else.
in my opinion, it's like geography is all about more about common sense than anything else.
Yeah.
So if you have the facts to support your common sense, you'll be alright.
It's like that in history as well. Instead of writing like in English, we have to kind of work around a point and express it and explore it. In history, you just write one focused answer saying who, what, when, where, and why, and that gives
Yeah.
you top marks pretty much.
Yeah, and also it's more about how you write as well.
Yeah.
If you write in a sophisticated way, it will kind of give you the higher marks. You just have to remember the basics,
The-
and just
I think we should also take the opportunity to thank the teachers who was helping us a lot.
definitely.
Yeah.
So
And
wait,
humanities.
okay, let's do the big ups. Okay, big up Mr. Chowdhury, maths teacher.
Mr. Russell, Mr. Jacobs,
Mr. Marshall, big up Mr. Marshall.
Mr. Marshall.
Let's not forget
Marshmallow.
Edward for letting us do this
Edward.
show. All right, guys, I think that's our time done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tune in again. Thank you.
That's it from me, Shanice,
Me, Rafi.
Me, Sophie.
And me, Ozzy.
at SPWT
Radio.
Hi, this is Shanice.
I'm Ozzy.
And this is SPWT Radio. We're here today with a contestant from Got to Dance. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Warren, aka Wild G, and I'm Wild G from Got to Dance. So also choreographer for IMD, Intelligent Minds Dance.
Wow, so what kind of dancing do you do?
The styles that I do are crump, which is the one that I'm doing on the show, and then I also do a mix of breaking, popping, crumping, hip hop, and I mix it with a bit of a contemporary feel, which I've learned as well. So,
Okay.
So when did you start dancing?
I originally started dancing at about 11, Notting Hill Carnival with my family, just doing my own little performances and stuff like that. Always been a performer, but actually started dancing at age 14 in George Green School. So.
George Green. Wow.
Okay,
So when did you make up your mind to go on to the show?
Actually, I didn't actually make my mind up to go to the show, which is a funny story. I went there to take the kids, my dance crew, 11 to 16-year-olds, IMD, to go and do their audition for the show. And when I went there, I knew a few people behind the scenes, and they said to me, you know what, you're an amazing dancer. Are you here for an audition? And I said, oh, no, funny enough, I'm just here to bring my kids, and I'm just going to, step back and just chill for now. And they was like, no, we need you on the show. We're really looking for good crumpers, good dancers, and we want you to do your thing. And I was just like, you know what? At the end of the day, the kids inspired me. They did a good performance and they did a good audition. And I thought to myself, I can't always talk it without walking it. So I just said to them, you know what? I'm just going to talk the talk. I'm going to walk the walk. And I basically went and did it myself.
So it must be very inspiring to the kids that you're working with. What do they feel about having their choreographer actually on Got to Dance?
We've always got mad banter, especially in the studio, especially when we're always doing our stuff. They love that I'm in the show because it comforts them that I'm there and I'm going to be there helping them with what they're going to do. But at the same time, it's the thing of, it's not that I inspired them, they also inspire me, because with what I've taught them, I just give them the tools, and then next thing you know, they just produce what they produce. So I thought to myself, let me just show them that I'm here with them. I want to do it as well. And also just to show them that their competition is who teaches them. So therefore, they have to beat me, because I want my children, my kids, to be better than what I am. So, yeah.
Like you say, obviously you love dance, basically. So would you say that having a crew inside Got to Dance, like the competition, and yourself being in the competition as well, would you say it's stressful, or would you just say it's just something that just kind of ties in with each other?
It's a lot of stuff. It's more than we even could think of. Like also myself and another guy, Omar Tracks, he's my best friend as well. He's in the show. Well, not in the show, he's the other choreographer for the IMD as well. So really and truly, he helps a lot, and the whole team that we have, we all help. So the stress does get taken off me slightly, but it's a lot of stress. I've got to train with them, I've got to train myself, I've got to get fit, I've got to get them fit. Sometimes they're doing it wrong, I'm trying to train, they're trying to train. It's all up in the air, but it's all part of it. And if we can get past this, then hopefully there's bigger and better things we can do in the future.
So seeing that you're both on the show, do you guys, although you're family, do you guys kind of become rivalry?
Do you know what it is? It's like we're always battling the kids. We're always like, especially myself, I'm always like, I'm a big person for freestyle. So I'm always training them on freestyle battles and making sure they do freestyles and stuff like that. So the competitiveness that we've had, especially since this show, we've just been going hard. They're coming with like new moves that I'm like, what? All right, cool. I'm going back. I'm getting new moves. And I'm thinking to myself, where'd you see that? And it's crazy. But I must admit, the level that we've got to, especially on the freestyle level, and especially to do with the set that they're doing and what I'm doing, we've just been pushing each other. We've been head to head all the way through.